Yo, what's good, guys? Another video here today. We got the one and only Norm Macdonald with the Janice and cheese sandwich joke, which, yo, I just saw this in the comments and a lot of people seem to want me to do it, so apparently this is a 12-minute long joke. Who the hell can think of a joke that's 12 minutes long? I know who, Norm Macdonald, so let's get to it.
Now listen, man, I like the news. You guys like the news? I always watch the news, and I'll tell you something about the news. I don't understand it. But it's for some reason I watch it. I don't even know why. But I think...
Off tops, my man sounds drunk as fuck. For the pure... I already know this is gonna be funny because this dude sounds like he's drunk as shit. And his sponsorships... We already know about his sponsorships, so... I
always watch the news, and I'll tell you something about the news. I don't understand it. But it's for some reason I watch it. I don't even know why, but I think I'm supposed to or something. So I'll watch it, and then the guy will come on and he'll go, anyways, today the deficit. And I'll go, I've heard that word.
Right.
And the guy goes, today the Dow Jones NASDAQ Composite Index is down. And then I go, that's not good.
Yep.
Down. Up. I like when it's up.
Yeah, same.
That's my opinion on the... Seems like there's too much news, because now they have 24-hour news. Now, when I was a young boy, the news was half an hour. That was the whole news, And a guy would come on, and he'd have a tie, and shit, and he would say the news, and it was a half an hour long. Now, it's 24 hours long. Now, it turns out that back in the old days when it was only half an hour, they had it about right. That's about all the news there is.
That's actually facts. That right there is facts. Dude, people out here got the fucking longest, most irrelevant stories. Like, man, I don't give a shit. Tell me how the fuck the day's gonna be. And let me know if somebody's trying to nuke us. And as long as those two things aren't happening, I don't care about 99% of the other shit. Okay? Like, fuck it. That's facts. That is straight facts. That is... Amen to that. That's not even funny. That's just true.
Even then, there'd always be like a story, some fucking story at the end about a caribou or some horse shit. So, there wasn't even enough to fill the half an hour. But 24 hours, way too long. So they have to keep repeating stories all the time and everything, and they'll make up stories, They do that a lot, make up things that aren't really news stories, but they have to, fill the 24 hours, And the one I noticed that they make up a lot, this is the latest one I've seen. I see this all the time on the news. The newsman will come on, he'll go, good evening, everybody. This is the newsman. Whatever he says, he's not going to say that. And he goes, our top story tonight, a lady has vanished.
Yep.
That's the story. And then he goes, let's go outside where there's another guy. So then they cut to outside. And then there's a guy outside, and he's like, hey, listen, how's it going inside?
Yep.
We're outside, and we found out about this lady that vanished. Her name was Janice, and they found her car here in the Taco Bell parking lot. And don't worry about the car, it's fine. But can't find hiding her hair of the lady.
Yep.
Well, back to you.
Yeah. That's facts. See, at least those stories got some kind of use, because it's like, hey, anybody seen this lady? But like, man, there's so many other stories that's like, it's just pointless. Like, it's just, like, it's cool this happened, but it's like this shooting happened here, and these people died, and everybody's caught. It's like, okay, why does that need to be on the news? A shooting happened somewhere we don't live, everybody's caught, it's over. Why do we need to know about that? Like,
And you're watching, you go, well, I don't give a fuck on account I never knew Janice in the first place.
Exactly!
Matter of fact, I'm kind of happy it's Janice and not somebody I know.
Yeah.
But then what they do is they start telling you about Janice, And they go, hey, we found out some cool things about Janice. And you're like, no, that's cool. I don't want to hear it. They go, no, you want to hear it.
Yep.
They can't help themselves. So they go, let's go back to Bill. He's still outside. And how's it going, Bill? And Bill's like, it's all right. It's no inside, but it's cool. And anyways, we found out about Janice. Turns out she's a good lady. And we found some friends of hers, and here they are. And then, sure enough, they show a lady, and it says, friend of Janice. And she says, I'll tell you something about Janice. You want to hear about Janice? Janice is the type of lady that you could always turn to. You know, you ever want to turn to somebody? Like if you got a problem or something, and you feel like you want to turn.
Yep, that's Janice right there.
Ever do that?
Shout out Janice.
Or maybe your neck just hurts and you want to anyways. The point of it is that once you swiveled your head over this way, the person you'd most want to see in your eye line would be Janice.
Fuck yes. Shout out to you, Janice.
And then they have another friend of Janice that wasn't the first one. And she'll go, I'll tell you, Janice, oh my God. She was the type of lady that she could watch.
Time out. They said was. That means, okay, if there's any detectives watching, she's not confirmed dead. They said was. So that means she must be dead. So which means they must know something. Right to jail with you. Other friend of Janice goes right to jail. Fuck you. Fuck that friend.
Walk into a room and light up the whole room.
Yes.
Know? And she didn't have a fucking lighter, not like that. She would just somehow
light up the room.
Through sheer tyranny of will, she could somehow illuminate a room. I don't know. And that'd be Janice's third friend lady that's not one of the earlier two. And then she goes, I'll tell you about Janice. Is that who you're asking about, Janice?
Yep.
Janice was the type of lady.
Was again. See that? She was. Bro, okay, so the other two killed Janice. Obviously. Janice is dead because of those two friends. Now they're on the news. No, I remember this one news story, though. If you want to talk about how stupid the news could be, I saw it was this meme where this news was trying to reach out to the guy who died in some kind of shooting or whatever the fuck. If you've seen it, and you can explain it. But, bruh, there's so much stupid shit with the news.
That'd be Janice's third friend lady that's not one of the earlier two. And then she goes, I'll tell you about Janice. Is that who you're asking about, Janice? Janice was the type of lady that you could be talking to your best friend in the whole world, and then Janice come in and you go, fuck you, I'm talking to Janice. Because Janice is better than you. Come on, let's face it. She's better than all of us.
All hail Janice. Janice is God. Janice is our savior. Janice. We shall worship Janice. Shout out to Janice. Janice is the sun. Janice is everything. That is holy.
So anyways, then you're at home and you start liking Janice, you know what I mean? You start getting invested in her, you go, God damn, that Janice is a cool lady. I would like to meet her one day. That would be a lot of, fuck, I forgot she vanished. Just my luck.
Yep. That's facts, though. They really do get you sad over, like, people you will never meet who are most likely dead. That is facts. You're like, damn, this person sounds awesome. I want to meet this person. Oh, wait, yeah. See, that's facts.
They'll find.
Like, he's joking about it, but he's kind of right.
Find her. Then you get hope.
Right?
That's not good. I don't give a fuck what Obama says. Hope is never good. Don't try it. It never works out. So you go, oh man, they'll find Janice. They're putting pictures up of her on telephone poles. I think that had worked once. And then the news keeps showing you more things about Janice, you know? And they'll show you like the home videos of her. You're like, God damn, look at that. She's eating a pizza.
Wow.
I like her hair like that. They'll find her.
Yep.
And then you become obsessed with Janice. It's all you can think of, you know? You're
Janice.
at work. Fucking just can't wait to get home agonizing over Janice, you know, thinking about her with eating pizza and shit. And then you go home, and your nights are just
staring at the news.
Dreams of
Janice.
You know, Janice and bangs and shit like that. and you all you can do is turn on the TV and hope, and and then one day they go, hey, more news on Janice. Here's the Bill. He's still outside, and then Bill
Janice
is like outside, and he's like, here we are. Where, as you can see behind me, they are scouring the woods. They're still searching for Janice. And then you go, oh fuck, not the woods.
Uh-oh.
That's not. Nothing good ever happens in the woods.
That's facts. That's facts.
I've seen enough.
Anytime you're looking for somebody in the woods, it is almost never good. That is facts.
These fucking stories to know that Janice ain't coming bounding out of the woods anytime soon. That's it. It's like, hey, what's going on, everybody? I just taking a stroll through the woods. What are you taking my picture for? I just decided to take a stroll through the scraggly woods.
Yeah.
No, if they find you...
I feel like the only time that, like, you have any hope of finding someone good in the woods is, like, if it's, like, some kind of hiker that got lost, or, like, somebody who went out camping and, I don't know, couldn't get back their car. Like, I feel like that's the only... Like, people who are already going to the woods that were prepared to be... That is the only time you're going to ever find anything good in the woods when it comes to missing people. Guarantee you. I guarantee you most like good results from the woods come from that kind of story. How much you guys want to bet in the comments? Somebody look up statistics. That's not me because I'm too lazy to, and tell me if I'm right.
I just decided to take a stroll through the scraggly woods.
Yeah.
Now, if they find you in the woods, they always find you in the same place. Every time, they will find you in a shallow grave.
For a pill.
I don't know why they don't just look there in the first place. If I was the police chief, I'd go, listen, I want every shallow grave in the vicinity checked out. I want to clear up this case by Tuesday on account of... I'm running for DA or whatever.
Yeah, right?
But doesn't shallow grave seem a mite rash? Like these serial killers are supposed to be so shrewd and cunning and everything, At least according to the TV movies I've seen. And but then when it comes time for the grave, they get a little hasty, Oh, there you go, 3 twigs and a leaf. That ought to do it. That doesn't look like Janice anymore.
Damn.
I don't recall Janice ever wearing 3 leaves and a twig. Oh, well.
It's
I'll
Janice.
go home and await the authorities now. You gotta prepare these things, You gotta be a little smarter than that. What I would do, and I would never, ever kill a lady in cold blood.
Right.
I wouldn't.
Round of
I know
applause.
I say that now. I don't really know. I can't.
Round of applause to Norm for not killing people. Good thing. I wouldn't kill people either, so we got that one thing in common. So that's awesome. So big up Norm for not being a murderer. That's good. If you're a murderer and you're watching this video, stop it. Please. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't kill people. Thank you. Good. I've saved a life now. Maybe.
Predict the future, but I don't believe. I know there's no river long enough doesn't contain a bend, but I believe that right now,
Right.
and it might just be vanity. I don't think I would kill a woman in cold blood. But
I don't think I would
if
either.
I did, I would plan it out very carefully, because there's a lot at stake. You think about it, you probably, probably lose your job. I don't know what happens. That's a blemish on the old CV, Even in today's enlightened society.
Now that I actually think about this, though, I wonder how many, I feel like most murders aren't planned. That makes, I feel like most murders are, fights that escalate to a crazy level. I don't think most people are like, I'm gonna kill somebody today. At least I hope not. That's not good. But, I'm just thinking now, that would explain why. Because I feel like if people really plan out shit like that, I feel like they're less likely to get caught. Versus like, I'm thinking too much into this now. Okay, this isn't good. This is supposed to be a joke, and I'm thinking about this too much.
That's a blemish on the old CV, you know? Even in today's enlightened society, there remains a stigma to being a psychosexual sadist.
Yeah?
But what I would do is I would look at the lady, I would select a lady, and then I would follow her habits. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I would watch her very carefully, you know? And I go, hey, I noticed that every day she goes to that cheese sandwich shop, and then she comes out with a little paper bag. I'll bet you anything there's a cheese sandwiches in there.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
And I keep that in my head, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd say, hey, I notice every Wednesday evening she goes with her other lady friends and they go down to the YWCA and they play basketball with each other, which is fine nowadays. You know?
Right.
So what I would do is on Wednesday I would go down to the YWCA and what would I be holding in my right hand in the parking lot but a cheese sandwich. So then she would eventually come out of the YWCA, you know, all sweaty with her, you know, her ridiculous three-colored ball and everything there, you know?
Right.
And I'd be standing there. And then she'd go, hey, what's in your right hand? And I'd go, nothing. I'd be coy, you know? And she'd go, there's something in your right hand. I go, listen, lady, who knows more about what's in their right hand? You or me? I believe, oh, this. Now, this is just a cheese sandwich. Why, you like them or something? What's... I got a whole fucking van full of them.
I got a whole van of cheese sandwich. What the... This is how they did it to Janice. They just... What the fuck? I got a whole van full of them. Want to go in my van? What the heck?
Right over there. Yeah, that craziest looking fucking van you ever saw.
Has free cheese sandwiches on it.
You don't have to have cheese sandwiches in the van, by the way. If you're, unless you want to be known for your detailed work, it's not really necessary. Then I would get the lady in the van and I would drive her to a remote area, an area most known for its remoteness. That's what I would look at.
A remote.
And anyways,
remote
I'd take her to the
yes.
remote area where I had constructed a shed.
Oh, wow.
And then I would get her in there and I would do that thing that makes me feel like God. And then her screams would just bounce off the walls.
Wow.
And echo out into nowhere and never touch the ear of civilized man again. And then I would take her body to the woods and bury her in a very, very, very deep grave.
Yes. Well, I am happy to know that Norm Macdonald thought out very carefully how to kill a person for 12 minutes and 54 seconds. It was a very, very useful information that, you know, hopefully nobody who watches this video takes advantage of, because, you know, it's just not good to kill people. So again, I repeat, if you made it to the end of this video, do me a favor and don't kill anybody. Instead, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, click all, and have a great day. Bye.